Hi.
Hi. Hey. Oh my gosh, look, it's Kathy.
We heard a rumor.
I try to make it 5 o'clock. So I cannot. It's just
No,
hard.
but we heard the good news.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so sorry I haven't made Tuesday, Thursdays. It's hard.
Oh, it's totally fine, but it'll be like the first sweaty, well, no, Penny is the first. With
Anyways,
the but.
Yeah, Nancy, my partner, is pregnant. She's going to give birth in October.
That's so exciting. Oh my God, it's soon.
Very soon.
Wait, what?
The end of
October?
She's very pregnant. She's like, you know. Well, the pandemic, you know, it was the beginning of the pandemic, you know, when she got inseminated and, you know, it took. So basically this whole pandemic, basically, most of it. So.
How is she doing?
Now she's doing pretty good. She's like, she's getting big and she's, you know, not moving as fast.
Yeah. How was the pregnancy? I mean,
at first, the beginning was bad because she was nauseated for the first month or two. Very nauseated. A couple times she vomited even once.
And let's see. Okay, let's start with our head. All right, we're gonna do some stretching of our head. First thing, let's just rotate, right? Just being mindful, bringing attention to your head. Stretch, rotate, create a big circle with your neck. Pay attention to where you're tight and where you're a little bit loose. Couple more times. And 1 and 2. Good. Go ahead and switch direction. Okay, one more. Okay, so come back to neutral. And first thing is, I want you guys to think about just keeping your shoulder stable, right? But you're moving your head and your neck. So the first drill is you're gonna try to bring your chin to your chest, and you're gonna look at your belly, and then go bringing your back and bringing your chin to the ceiling as much as possible. So let's do 10 count of that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, relax your shoulder, 9, 10. Okay, come to neutral position. Now, again, shoulder, stay stable, and you're going to be moving your head and your neck. So you want to bring your chin to your left or right shoulder, right? So we're going to do 20 total, so 10 per side. So let's go from our right to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come back to center. And now you're going to think about bringing your ear to your shoulder. So try not to bring your shoulder up, right? Keep your shoulder stable, and you're bringing your ear to your shoulder. So let's start with our right and do a 20 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come back to center. And now let's go ahead and rotate your shoulders. Boom. In one direction. Really letting go of the day, bringing your attention to your shoulders right now. Okay, good. Go ahead and switch direction. Okay, and let's go bring our attention to our elbows. Okay, switch direction. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and now clasp our fingers together and rotate the wrists. Good, and switch direction. Okay, good. Shake, shake, shake them out. Now let's go to our, you can put your hand on your hips if you want, and we're going to bring our attention to our hips, and we're going to draw big circles. Okay, good, and switch direction. All right, let's go ahead and now shift to our knees. And let's do this one. We're collapsing, bringing your knees together, but not touching them. There's some space there. And bring it together, go forward, outward, straighten your leg, and then back again. Knees, forward, out to the side, back, and then repeat. Good, and then we're going to switch. Okay, and then from there, go ahead and shift your weight to your left side. We're going to lift your right foot up. You want to rotate the ankles and the wrists. And go ahead and we're going to shift and rotate the opposite direction. Let's go ahead and shift to the other side. And switch. Okay, and then from here, let's go ahead and let's see. Okay, I am gonna do, so we're gonna do 1 minute of exercise, and then let's do where you're go ahead and sprawl and then come up in a staggered stance. So this is what I mean. You're gonna come boom, sprawl. So sprawl, you could sprawl boom with your right hip forward, or you could sprawl one side or the other side. It doesn't matter. But when you jump back up, jump to the side in a low stance here, and then your hands will be on the mat, and then you're gonna jump back and sprawl, and then to the side. So boom, this side, boom, this side. Okay, so 10 of those. And the first 1 minute drill we're gonna do is, I want everybody to kind of get into your stagger stance, and I want you to kind of come in and then out. And you notice that when I come forward, whatever leg that's leading steps first. So I'm gonna stay low, I'm gonna come in, or I go back out. So if I wanna go forward, the leading leg is my left leg, so that's gonna step first, follow with the back leg. And then if I'm going back, it's my back leg goes first, follow with my leading leg. And notice that I stay really low and grounded on the ground, right? I'm not boom and then jumping, creating a lot of space, right? And in between that, you're gonna go boom and then back, or you can go boom, boom, and then back, back, depending on your space, right? You could do just 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you want. But in between that, I'm gonna say sprawl, and you're gonna sprawl, okay? So get ready. So forward and backward. Keep looking forward, sprawl. Forward and backward. Very low. Good. Sprawl. Sprawl. Low. Forward, backward. Sprawl. And come right back up. Sprawl. 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 All right. And let's go. More sprawling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So next one, keep jogging. The next one, we're gonna go ahead and same arm and leg would step up. So, right. So 1 minute of that, and then the sprawl exercise. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. 10 sprawls. All right. Next one is, look, I'm gonna have stagger stance and I'm low and look at my legs, one front, again, one back. The same arm as the leading leg will be down here protecting this leg, right? Because the leading leg is vulnerable. So you're here, you're gonna move around like this with your hand close to your legs just in case there's your opponent coming towards to kind of do a double leg or a single leg or grab your leg, right? So you're here, boom, boom. And when I say go, you're gonna move around the whole time, boom, looking in front of you. And when I say go, you're gonna go touch this hand down. You wanna imagine your opponent charging towards your front leg and you're gonna kick your leg back. So again, boom, kick your leg back. So here, side angle, right? You're gonna move around, boom, 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 boom. When I say go, you're gonna go, boom, kick that leg back. Okay? Ready? Let's go. Move around. You're protecting the front leg. Make sure your arm is down to the leading the leg. You're squatting down low. Boom, boom, boom. Go. Around. Go. 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 You can also switch to the other hand. Go. All right, sprawls. All right, next one. We're gonna shuffle, boom, and then touch, and then shuffle, boom, touch. Okay, so sideways. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Ten burpees. Sprawl, sorry. when you're done, go ahead and take a water break. All right, so recap. I want to continue with our single leg takedown. So recap from last week. I want to do some drills before we get into it. First drill I'm going to do is, right, getting in your steiger stance. And again, you want to, the same side arm as the leading leg, you want to stay low and protecting the leg, right? You can rest on it or just be close by. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get in this position. And again, when I practice a drill, it's very similar to kickboxing. You always start with the back leg, hand, right? So the back leg and the hand, you're going to start with that arm first because this arm is doing the job protecting this leg. So you have this free arm. So the movement is, right, we're going to go cup first with the back arm. And look, I tend to like kind of move. Or you could go boom, cup, pass it on to the second hand, cup, right? And then the third, boom, straighten. So again, I'm going to go cup, cup, straighten. So just to show what that looked like, I'm going to share the screen. A second. I think that's it. Okay. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me get the right. Oh. Just a second. Take this time to like take a break. Okay, here we go. Okay. Expand that. All right, so I'm going to share the screen. So here you go. Notice the stance, right? Boom. So it's the back leg, the same arm. We'll cup the head, like at the base of the head, close to the neck. Cup one to knock your opponent to one side, and then you're going to pass it on to the other side. Boom. Pass it on to the other side. And then the third, you're going to pass on to the first hand. But you step to the side so that you get kind of a T shape. You get to a T to their leg here. So that's the drill. Again, we're going to go one, pass it on to the other hand. First hand, pass to the second hand. The second hand, pass to the third hand. And then you extend that arm. You must extend that arm. Otherwise, they're going to turn towards you, right? When you pass to the third hand, again, you step to the side. So again, 1, 2, and when you go to the third one, you step to the side, right? So that you get kind of T position with your partner. So let's do that again. So to do it, get in the stance, you're gonna go one, pass to the second one, and then third, right? So you're gonna step to the side. So again, it's 1, 2, step to the side. So you're facing here when you end up. So it's basically like, if I have something on the floor here where you can see my foot is right here. So I'm gonna go 1, right, 2, and then when I get to the 3, I'm gonna come to a T on the side here, right? So this is their facing me, this is the right, and that's the left. So I'm here, right? So I'm just showing my foot here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then 3 to the side, right? So that's just to show my foot, but it looks 1, 2, 3, and lock your arms up. Okay, so do that a few times. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do that. So go ahead, practice. Once you kind of get comfortable with that, go to the other side. So switch to the other side, switch to your Yep, so it's 1, 2, 3. So I also want you, some of you, I want you to kind of pay attention to your arm, not fully spreading out, right? So if you are, let's say your opponent's too far and you're reaching out like this, I'd rather you move in and then have your arms close to your body versus here. So if they're far, then move in and then you can go boom, because you're a lot stronger. You want to incorporate like your whole body with the pushing and pulling and then wait, versus here and you're doing just your arms, right, to manipulate your opponent's head. It's going to be really hard. Yes, good. All right. Okay, so another drill is you want to imagine that you have your opponent. We're working on single legs. I'm doing like parts and then we're going to put it all together. But imagine that you have your opponent, their leg in between your legs. So you're going to use your thighs to hold them. So you want to bring your knees together and your foot, your heels poking out and your toes are together. And I want you to kind of move in that direction. And for now, let's just mimic that you're holding also the leg with your arms and you're moving around. So do that, right? You're gonna be moving around like this. And I'm gonna say go. When I say go, you're gonna go ahead and drop to your knees, right? You're gonna go lift up, right? You're gonna lift up and then drop to your knees, boom. Open your arms and connect. You open it out and then connect. Okay, so again, you're gonna be in this and you're gonna be walking around and I'm gonna say go. And that's when you go boom and come down, right? So just do, yeah. If your floor is hard, then go boom, 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 and go ahead and just bring your hand on the ground, knees, and then connect, right? Lunging forward and connect. All right, so we're gonna do 2 minutes of that. So get in that position, thighs together, knees together, your toes are coming together, heels out, and you're gonna be moving around, elbows in, move around, boom, 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 go. So that means you come to your knees, open your arms, and then closing. Extend open, extend forward, and then closing your arms again. So come back up and move around, boom, boom, elbows close to your body, go. Knees, open your arms, lunge forward, and then close them again. And come back, move around, especially learning how to like move backwards, right? Boom, boom, and then knees, go. Again, boom, move, 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 back, 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 go. All right. Again, move, boom, 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 go. Knees. Again, move, go. Around, move side to side, just getting comfortable, right, with the, and come, this time, come to your heels and knees, go. Move, a little bit more, a few more, boom, go. Again, really imagining that you're having your opponent's legs between your thighs. Holding it, and go. All right, good job. So this is where we're gonna put it together now, right? So I'm gonna show the video. We're gonna do part 1 and part 2 together. So here's the video again. So you're gonna start out with 1, 2, step to the side, 3, extend the arm, right? And then the free hand is gonna go from the outside, scoop the leg up, and you see how the legs are between your partner's legs. I mean, your leg, and you're gonna come down. So this is another version from my teacher, Leticia Ribeiro. So you have a single leg, and typically you wanna go, it's easier if you, for your opponent, if you have their legs and you're going forward, they could just hop back, but it's a lot harder for them to hop forward, right? So you want to go back, 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 and then you're gonna come in your toes and then grab, come down to your knees and grab and take them down. So again, I'll show that again. So 1, oops, sorry. Oh no, this is, so here we go. Here's a 1, 2, step to the side, extend your arm out, and then the free hand goes outside, scoop, bring the leg between your legs, right? Grab back out, boom, and then another backing out. Right, lean forward, kind of putting your shoulder pressure on their thigh, right? My goodness, I can't stop sweating. All right, so that, putting that together is, right, stagger stance. So first hand, 1, 2, 3, right? And then the free hand will come and boom, grab, put the foot between your foot here, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and, grab your hand, and from here, you're gonna walk, 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 come up to your toes, right? And then come to your knees, boom, open, and you're gonna lunge for the second leg. So again, here, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, right? So I'm gonna turn around to show 3. You're gonna scoop up, bring the their leg between your legs. You're gonna singe, right? And that hand that's scooping up will be grabbing your other hand and you're gonna go back. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Come up to your toes. Go to your knees. Open your arms in. Lunge forward. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. So again, those of you that may not have like soft floor, you can come here and then place the hand here, bring your knees down, and then open up, right? To kind of protect your knees. So you have a couple minutes to give that a try, and keep doing that. And in between that, I might say like sprawls, which you'll get up and do a sprawl, okay? So get ready, go. That looks good, Kathy. Good job. Jane, that's awesome. Kathy, Kathleen, I can't really see you, but I'm sure you're doing amazing. Karin, always great. Good. Good. Nice. Angle change, Kathleen. Good. Sprawl. Finish what you're doing and then add a sprawl. And then go back to the drill. Sprawl. 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 I also want to move around a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. And then you're ready to go. Boom, boom. Sprawl. Good job. All right. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. I'm going to show another. Do I have time? No, I don't have time. Got 3. Huh? Should I show one? Okay. It's another entry to that. It's basically really easy and very similar to this, right? Is another entry on how to get the leg, right? Again, you want to get into your stance here, and it's always the front, same side arm as the leading leg. You're down here and you're protecting. It's like you're the gatekeeper of this leg is vulnerable versus like the back leg. Gatekeeper is protecting, and this hand will be always instigating, right? So from here, what you want to do is you really want to pop this part of your hand on those shoulders, and it's not like this, right? You want to extend lock. So we did earlier when we did the drill where we come in and out, it's kind of like that. you're gonna go pop, right? What happens is if somebody's going like this, if I am a martial artist, I'm not gonna be like this, right? We've been trained to keep our stance. We're probably gonna lean back. My weight right now is distributed between two legs. If I'm getting pop on the shoulder, it's more often than not, I'm gonna go boom back. So the weight shifts more on the back, right? So pop, look, my weight's gonna shift to the back. So that means their leading leg is light. That means we can come and scoop. So it's here. When we're ready to go, we're gonna lock our arm and go boom, and then come down and scoop up the leg, bring it between our legs, boom, right? Walk, 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 same, boom. Does that make sense? I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Hold on. Yeah. So there you go. You see that? I'm gonna go pop at the shoulder and then lift. Right? Again. Get here, pop at the shoulder, and lift, right? And then we know what to do, at least with the takedown that we've been doing, right? So go ahead and give that a try a couple times. So really, you cannot, when you pop, you can't have your elbows bend. It's really like popping straighten, right? Becomes a rod. So you're gonna go boom, really with the force coming in. Yep. Really at the chest, and then lock your elbows out, right? It's not a little tap. It's really like when you're ready to go, you're gonna go pop and then pick, pop and then pick, pop and then pick, right? Give that a try. We'll train on that more. Yeah, you can move around, boom, boom, boom. Right, with Sen Shou, you can punch in the face and pick, pop in the shoulder and pick. Yep. Yes. So eventually, Kathy, it'll be one move. It'll be pop and pick. So one move eventually, right? It's okay, you're learning right now, but you're going like this and then pick, but eventually it's gonna be like, right? And then pick at the same time. Yes, that looks amazing. Good, good. Make sure you lock that arm out. Lock it out, boom, boom. It's not scooping, it's really popping the shoulder. It's boom, boom, right? Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Okay, well, we'll draw on those more on Sunday, and I'm gonna keep adding to it. But any questions? No? Thank you so much. Karin, a little break, right? And before you start? Okay.
Thanks, Mollii. That was awesome. Let's take like a 2-minute break, grab some water, and then we'll come back and kickbox.
Okay.
I know, right? It's hot today.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll get started again. So we'll go into some kickboxing. Let's do a little stretching to start. Let's start with some, let's do this. We've been doing these for a while. Let's do some leg swings. So we're gonna be doing this leg swing. When you do it, what you're trying to do is, it's not a technique, it's just a warm up, it's a stretch. So I'm trying to not bow my back, bend my back forward, trying to kick up, keeping my back upright, using my abs to help lift my leg. So I don't want to go any higher than I could go with my body straight. And I'm trying to, my foot's flat on the ground. So normally when I'm kicking, I'm on the ball of my foot or anything in kickboxing. But for this, my kicking foot is flexed and my bottom foot is on the ground. So that's just for the purposes of the drill. So don't start too aggressively, but the idea is to build up a little higher and higher as you go higher, and or as the minute goes on. And if you need to bend a leg, you can bend the standing leg. You can try to keep both legs straight for the best flexibility, but otherwise for this drill, you're trying to keep the top leg straight. If you needed to bend the bottom leg a little bit, that would be okay. If it's not comfortable to keep both legs straight. Grab my timer. So we're gonna do 1 minute on each leg. We're gonna go straight through, so I'll just say switch when we're halfway through 2 minutes. So again, just to show you, I'm standing like this, my arms are out, the leg I'm kicking with is back. Ooh, don't listen to that, I'll do it again. The leg I'm kicking with is back. So I'm just kicking it up and back. And a good idea is to exhale when the kick goes out. All right, so get set, hold on. There, get set, and go. You can work your way a little higher. Not if you're gonna hurt yourself. Get ready to switch. When you switch, don't start as high, start a little lower, work into it, and other side. A little higher if you can. Last 20 seconds. Nice. Good, shake that out. Let's do one other drill, just a different thing than we usually do. This is just so we're going to do, we'll do it for 1 minute. First I'm gonna inwardly rotate everything. So I'm rotating my shoulders in. And then normally when we bend at the waist, we're working on really like nice hip hinge. But here we're gonna do the opposite. We're trying to curl down. So we're gonna curl down with our back. And then we're gonna try to, so I'll show it to you, but you can try it too. But I'm gonna kind of curl everything, starting with my back. It's really hard for me because I really want to hinge. But I'm gonna try to keep my hips right where they are. Bend my upper back. And then I bend everything down to the floor. My arms are, the backs of my hands are facing each other, and inwardly rotated. And then I'm gonna come up, kind of the opposite of what I just did. And then back arch, sort of the same way. So starting with my upper back. Now I'm rotating my arms out, bringing them a little behind me, bringing my head back. When you bring your head back, you try not to, for this, you don't want to like tilt your head back aggressively. Your head should just stay aligned with your neck because you don't really need to practice stretching your head like this. This isn't that great for you. So it is sometimes, but you know, you don't need to do it here. So you're keeping your head kind of stacked, but you're just using your upper body. Or sorry, I don't mean your upper body, I mean your upper back. You're using your upper back in place of your head to tilt you back. So I'm just gonna go this way. Everything internally rotates. This way, everything externally rotates. So we'll just do a minute of that stretch. I did it pretty fast there. You could do it quite slow and really go through every part, you know, in detail and, you know, chill out at the endpoints if you want, or you could do it more flowy like I was just doing it. I actually do it slower when I'm doing it. So just gonna do 1 minute of that. Anyone have any questions? You guys got it? So the main thing to notice is that when you go forward, trying not to do this, which is normally a good thing to do when you go forward, but this is a different stretch for your back. Okay, so set. 1 minute timer. I said 1 minute, 15 seconds. All right, and go. So as you're coming forward, the backs of your hands are facing each other. Your arms are inwardly rotated. And then when you're going backwards, the backs of your hands are facing each other as your arms externally rotate. All right, nice. Okay, so pause. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's just do a quick triangle, just to or you know, triangle pose, like from yoga, just to stretch out our sides a little bit. So you're going to stand. So you're going to stand with your feet. You can start with your feet facing forward, and then you can turn your left foot out. And now you're going to bend. So now you're going to bend from your hips. Now you're trying not to so much, you know, bend your waist around, but kind of keep your waist as static as you can. As you come down sideways, you can bring your arm. So you're going towards your leg that's pointed out towards your left. And you can either keep your arm up above you, or you can bring it over your head. You can just slide a little deeper as you feel comfortable. Trying to stretch your ribs up towards the ceiling. All right, come up, and then bring both your feet forward. And then let's bring your other foot, your right foot facing out now. So now you're again going to take your right hand, slide it down your right leg, come into a sideways angled position. Again, you can have your arms straight up, you can have it over. I like to kind of do a little of both personally. Try to turn your ribs, your left ribs up towards the ceiling. All right, come up. And then let's end with just a little waist shake out. So you're pivoting your feet just like you would when you're doing your boxing, but we're just letting our hands flop. Okay, nice. Okay, so good. So we'll start boxing drills. We'll do a little bit of boxing, and then we're going to do a little extra kicking today. I kind of want to do a combination with what Mollii was doing, because the thing Mollii had us doing is also very similar to a kickboxing move. Let's see if we can do it. let's do this. So we'll do it this way. So that move that she was doing, so there are a few things that are different in kickboxing, obviously, because you wouldn't, you know, you don't have this hand down. It's a similar concept. You're guarding what's vulnerable, but in, you know, in grappling, this is what's vulnerable, your leg. But in kick, you know, once some people can strike, your head is what you really need to defend most urgently. So, but we're going to do parries. We haven't done parries that much, so we're going to practice parries first. Parries are kind of similar to that cupping movement, but they're different. They have a similar dynamic, but an important difference. So, and we haven't been practicing them much. So we're just going to practice some parries. So when you parry, it looks you know, it looks like this. I'm misdirecting the punch to an untrained eye. It's sort of looking like this, but we really want to keep, my arms are barely moving. It might move this much, my hand. And what I'm really doing is turning my shoulders so that the punch, and then I'm misdirecting the punch. So instead of coming here, so these are for straight punches that are coming at your face for jabs and crosses, well, not for hooks. I'm just gonna take my hand, give it a little tap. It might be a hard tap if it's a hard punch, but I don't want to do this because then the person knows how to get me to expose my face. You never want a person to know how to get you to expose your face or they'll fake you. So, so you see, so you can, a nice thing is you can check yourself in the mirror, so, or in the video. So you can see, if I go, I want my face to be covered when I parry. If a little sideways is okay, because if I can see the side of my face, because it's really the front they were aiming at, so that means the punch hopefully went over there. But I shouldn't see my face like the front of my face. So let's just try a few of those on your own. Just try some parries. So now we're going to do so the move Mollii did is the move that we did in the first half is very similar to a kick catch. And it's the kick catch that you do. We practice a lot. We haven't been practicing kick catch and we only did a little bit, but it's like the kick catch that you do when the kick comes low, when there's a low kick towards your lead side. Normally you want to be careful about catching low kicks because you do have to drop your hand, but the time that it's safe is if you can beat them. And so people will catch it and do that. And they can either knocks the person back because you caught their leg. You can imagine if I caught your leg while you were kicking and did that, I'll frequently go fall backwards just from that. Or you have them in a bad position, or you can punch them. So we're gonna practice it where you punch them. So instead of, in drills, we usually just do this because it's a pretty mean punch because they can't get away from it. But I could go cat, but I have to, the hard part is, let's not even worry about the punch. We're gonna do it as the hand pokes just like her, just like before, because you need to beat them with the hand. If I catch the kick and my hand's all low here, they could still be punching me. So it's gotta be where you catch it and you're already, maybe even before the kick really hits you, you have your hand coming out. So the drill we're gonna do is, why don't we do a takedown from there? So let's say we did that, they didn't fall backwards. Let's just practice that much though, we'll practice that much. So we're gonna go, so it'll be, let's see, we'll go jab, cross, lead parry, back parry. Let's do that 5 times. So jab, cross, left, right, parry. Jab, cross, parry, parry. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So now we're gonna catch the kick and extend our hands. When we catch the kick, even though this is a low kick, it's not safe in kickboxing to just drop this hand. So we're gonna circle it so that if it did happen to be coming towards our heads, there's something here blocking it. So, so I'm gonna circle it. And let's just practice that. So now we're gonna go jab, cross, parry, parry, catch. So it's go jab, cross, parry, parry, catch. Yep, so let's do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now we're gonna add this. So while we catch, this is a little strange, but it's a lot like the move we just did, where I'm gonna, as this circles around, I'm posting that out. So their kick, it means that their kick might be around here, and I've caught it, and before it even got all the way to my leg, this hand is already pushing on their shoulder so that they don't have really, they end up not finishing the force of the kick. They're trying to kick and they get knocked back. So it's going to be jab, cross, jab, cross, parry, parry, and then catch and you can angle out like that. You can come in, you can do any of the variations that we were just doing. Jab, cross, I keep trying to jab, cross as parries. Jab, cross, parry, parry, catch and post. Jab, cross, parry, parry, catch, post. So you can, again, you could do the post coming in a little bit, driving them back. You could angle to the side a little bit. You could do it in place. Any of those will work. They're coming. The difference is that in the grappling drill, they're just, you know, grappling you and you're coming up, picking up their leg. This one, they're giving you their leg by kicking you. So, so their momentum is already coming at you. They're going to be off balance. So, so let's do 5 of those. Well, so let's do 10 of those together. So that's the full drill. So it's jab, cross, parry, parry, catch there. Oh yeah, no, we're going to have a takedown at the end. So let's do 10 of those together. So 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna add is, okay, so we've caught them here. We did this, but they didn't fall down. They had good balance, they regained their balance, they're just standing there. So one thing I can do is just drive them back. If they're still a little off balance, I can just push them back, keep lifting this leg while I push them until they fall over. But if they have great balance, they're hopping around, I'm gonna change my tactic. Maybe I'll even pretend to do that so they think I'm doing that, because you know, with takedowns, a lot of time you wanna, you know, make them think you're doing a different one. So they're not, you know, countering the one you're doing. So I've got them here. I'm gonna change this grip. I should have got a video. I wasn't preparing to do this one. I just thought of it when Mollii was doing that. That's a cool variation on it. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna move it to their head and I'm gonna circle them down. So this is a common kick catch in like one of the most common kick catch takedowns in Sancho. So so I've got the thing here, and the way this would work, let's see, can I do it with my teddy bear that I use as my grappling dummy? I've got the leg, I've got the head, and I'm circling them. I'm lifting their leg up so I turn them upside down. I've got their leg, I've got their head, and I'm circling them. So I've got the leg here. I had their chest, but I'm moving it to their head, and now I'm gonna lift their leg and drop their chest to make them fall down. So let's just practice that 5 times. So we'll just practice the catch, turn. Catch, turn my hand, turn them towards the right hand. Nice. Nice. This is my favorite takedown. This kick catch takedown. Because all those of you who trained kickboxing with me know it. So I'm always doing it. So I like it because it's not hard on your body, and it's also not hard on their body if they know how to fall well. It's you know, it's not too, so it's nice when doing training. If I was meaner and did more competition, I might like a meaner one. So so let's do the whole thing together now. So let's do so it'll be jab, cross, parry, parry, catch, and then grab the head, dump. Again, jab, cross, parry, parry, catch and post, turn to grab. So this was on their chest. Now I'm gonna go up and grab behind their head, and then I'm gonna turn them down. So let's do 10 of those, and then we'll move on to some kicking. So 1, cross, parry, parry, catch and post, dump. 2. 3. 'Looks good, you guys. 4. skip my post. 5. The next 5, we're gonna do 5 more. This 5, when you've got them here, let's move them up a little bit so they're hopping around, and then switch and turn. So, so it'll be an extra beat where I've caught them, but they think they're defending this, and then I turn it to that. So they're hopping, we'll have to change directions, and that'll make them probably fall down. So 6, so we're gonna catch post, I'm gonna walk them back a little bit, and then turn and take them down. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. All right, so grab a sip of water, grab a chair or a spot on the wall. We're gonna review our kicking, and then we're gonna do some kick combinations, combinations with multiple kicks. Okay, so you can grab your chair or your spot on the wall. We're gonna start with a side kick drill. And the side kick drill is just what we usually do. So we're just gonna do 1 minute each leg. So it's 1, so this 1 is lift my leg, 2 is turn everything sideways. So my standing heel is now facing towards where I'm kicking. My kicking foot, the bottom of my foot is facing towards where I'm kicking. My heel is not, well, here you don't have to worry about it so much. Just worry about your knee is above your foot. Your leg isn't like this. Your knee is higher than your foot or parallel. So that's 3, 2. 3 is kick out, kick out. Now my heel is above my toes, or it can be even, but not the other way. My leg is internally rotated, so my heel's above my toes or parallel. And I pull it back and down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last thing to worry about is trying to keep your head as high as you can. So try in Taekwondo or something, or karate, we could do really sideways kick, get a little more extension that way. But if you're in an art where they do takedowns, like Sancho or a lot of kinds of kickboxing, if they catch your kick and you're here, you're pretty screwed. You could see before, once the person has your leg and they have your head low, it's really easy to circle you down. So you don't want to, if I get caught here, I can defend. If I get caught here, I'm pretty much in trouble. They can tip me really easy. So 1 minute each side. We're just gonna go straight through, so we're just gonna switch halfway with a 2-minute timer. So get set and go. Yeah, keep going. Kat pointed out that even in some karate, they have yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know enough about Taekwondo and karate to say they never keep the head up. I just know sometimes they drop the head in the traditional forms. Probably depends on the rule set. That's good to know. I know in Taekwondo, they're just like, they drop their head way down. And they have amazing side kicks. All right, so switch. When you finish that kick, go to the other side, go right into it. So let's do, oops, sorry. Let's also do the roundhouse kick drill. So this roundhouse kick drill is, you can do it one of two ways, maybe even more ways, depending on what equipment you have. The idea is, for this drill, that we're trying to, we're gonna throw a roundhouse kick and keep to the body, and we're gonna keep our knee bent. So when I throw a kick to the head, I straighten because I can't reach the head otherwise. But when I throw a kick to the body in the kind of the fundamental kickboxing kick, there are kicks where you kick the butt like for distance that way, but a lot of time I want to hit with my shin. That has the most power. It might have the least trickiness. It's easier to see coming a little bit, but you're very, like how Mollii was saying, with the closer you are to your body, the more power you have. You have a lot more power with your leg. You know, that's why knees are very powerful, throwing knees. It's a closer to your trunk. So, so the idea is that when I kick, what I want is my shin to line up with the person's body that I'm kicking, or the heavy bag that I'm kicking. And for that to happen, I need to push my hip through. So if I'm here, if I'm at all bent, I'm not going to be able to do it this side. If I'm bent here, I'm not going to be able to reach my target. So I have to actually push my hips through. Ow, kick my foot against the thing. But I want to bring my hips through. So the two ways you can do this drill are, you can do it holding the chair and just pivoting. So I come up. Can you see my feet? I can't see it on my little thumbnail, but you guys might be able to see it. So I'm either going to go, and I'm trying to just bring my shin facing right in front of me. I'm really trying to get my hips through. I'm trying not to be here. Like I'm trying to be like I push my butt really far through. Or the other way you can do it is onto the back of the chair or onto the wall. Balancing there. So using that as a target. They're both good ways to do it. The main thing is you're trying to think about getting your hips through, so at the end of the kick, I'm not bent at the hips, but I'm through at the hips. Your butt is a lot of what creates that baseball bat power. It's your butt going from here to there. So you want to get your hips all the way through. So you can do it again, holding the chair, where you start kind of like the side kick, and with your shin all the way here. My foot had to pivot a lot to let that happen. Or I can do it onto the chair as well, or onto the wall. You guys got it? So we'll do 1 minute each side. Same thing, we'll just switch, keep going. Okay, and go. Keep going. I just want to say something about this, that eventually you might, I've said this before when we practice this drill, you might eventually, you can actually do the whole kick and never straighten your leg. You can, my whole first couple years of kickboxing, I didn't straighten my leg. Straightening the leg can help you retract. So that's how, with this kick, you usually straighten the leg after you hit, to kind of help you get back from the position, to help yank you back. But it's good to drill it with just the knee bent, so you can't cheat. A couple more on this side. All right, and switch, other side. Go right into it. Great. Okay, so you can put the chair away. So we're going to practice the step behind side kick. We practiced this on Sunday if you were there. So this is one way to set up a side kick where you usually use it when you're trying to cover distance. If someone's close to me, I just want to lift my leg and throw the side kick. But let's say they're moving backwards, or maybe they're like, you know, out of range, but they're sort of stunned, and I want to come in aggressively and take advantage of it. I'm going to do this move. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step my right foot across, not across, but more sideways. So I'm going to turn my stance sideways. And then I'm going to take my, since I'm kicking with my right foot, right? Am I doing this? I'm in the wrong stance. I would usually show this to you reverse in southpaw, so I was confused. So I'm going to take my left foot, step it across. I always step it across too much when I demo this. It's really only like there. So I step it across a little bit. I take my right foot and I plant it. And when I plant it heel back, because that's where I want to kick. I'm kicking back there now. And then I'm going to, you can see in a side kick, sometimes you're facing almost backwards, especially in this one. It makes you do it with really good form. Step, step, kick. So it's left, right, left. So when we do it, we're going to add a punch. If you want to just practice that much, you can, but otherwise we're going to add a fake jab. It's not fake, it's just not, you're not worrying about the power on this jab. It's just to cover up what you're doing. So I'm going to go jab on that first step so that it doesn't look like, if I do this, they're going to know what I'm doing. So I throw a jab to disguise the setup for the kick. So it's really just fling my hand out to get them to look there. So let's practice. Let's practice that 1 minute on each side. We'll do the reverse side in a minute because we're going to use it for a kick combo. But let's practice 1 minute. So with your, your dominant side, we're going step, kick, and then come back. Step, step, kick. I'll just tell you when to switch. So get set and go. All right, switch, same thing, other side. So get into your southpaw stance, and you're just doing the same thing from your southpaw position. So now it's right, left, right. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to put that into a kicking combination. So we're going to do, we've been doing it with the jab, cross hook, right kick. So let's do it, because I only have 1 round of this. Let's do it, or maybe 2. Let's do it with the switch step kick. So we're going to go jab, cross, switch step. So I'm going to throw a switch step left, jab, roundhouse kick. it misses. I land here. I'm gonna step behind and follow with the side kick. And then we're gonna add, if that's enough, you can stop there. Otherwise, we're gonna add a cross at the end. So I'm gonna go jab, cross, switch step, kick, but I land here, step behind, side kick, and then cross. So, oh, Mollii left. So again, jab, cross, switch, kick, but I come down sideways. I missed, they backed up, and I'm gonna follow with a second kick. And then I'm gonna throw a cross at the end. So I threw this kick, I'm gonna throw a cross, and then I'm gonna back up with jabs and start again. So jab, cross, round kick, side kick, cross, jab, jab, till I'm back to where I wanna start again. You guys got it? Okay, so get set, and go. She's back. So combo, keep going, is jab, cross, switch step kick, side kick, cross. So even if you're not doing the cross at the end, jab to get back to position. So you're not done right when you finish the combo, because they're going to be coming for you. Okay, next. All right, so we're gonna stop there, go into meditation, so we could grab a spot to meditate. While you're doing that, I'll say, I've said it before about those combos, is that could be, that kind of combination is used a lot in kickboxing, any kind of kickboxing that uses side kicks. And you can use it as, in case you miss, if you've drilled it, then you miss, and they think they're out of the way, so they're not really looking for that second kick. So it's very effective. And you can also use it as an actual purposeful combination. Like if you know every time you throw a roundhouse kick, they back up, then you throw kick combinations at them so that the second one hits. So you know they're gonna back up, but you have a second kick coming. So you can use it. You can kind of use it spur of the moment by accident, or you can use it on purpose to bait them. Okay, cool. So we'll keep working on the combination on the, on the two different sides a little bit. It's a really good way to practice combinations of kicks. All right, so for meditation, now you can sit, close your eyes, get comfortable, try to calm your breathing down, inhale through your nose. You can exhale through your nose, or if you're catching your breath or feeling hot, overheated, then you can exhale through your mouth until you catch your breath better. So just take a few deep breaths like that. So now let's do the breathing where we inhale for any count you want, but let's say it was a count of 4. So you inhale for 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts, hold your breath, and then exhale for 8 counts. So any counts you choose, but you're going to inhale and hold your breath for the same amount of counts, and then exhale twice as long. Okay, then you could release that breathing pattern and just breathe naturally, trying to keep your mind calm. Any thoughts that come into your head, trying to just let them pass by and not get involved with them. Okay, you could take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Open your eyes when you're ready. Then we're going to rub our palms together, generate some heat between your palms. Then rub back on your ears. Rub your palms together again. Now rub the back of your neck. You're going to clasp your hands, twist back towards one side, look over your shoulder, twist towards the other side. First side again. Second side. back to center. And then you can shake your legs out, rub your thighs, rub your shins and calves, rub your feet. All right, thank you guys. Great work. Yay, good to see Kylie and Emily there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
guys. Great class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Kathy.
It was great
Congrats.
to see you guys. Sorry. I would love to come to classes more often.
Well, we missed you. On Sunday we asked where you were, and then we heard about this exciting news.